Hey, it's Meredith here. And in this video, I want to talk about, is keyword research killing your channel growth? Is it causing your channel to stay stuck, stay stagnant, stay under 100 subscribers or under 1,000 or under 10,000? We're going to be talking all about keyword research today. I recently rearranged my office. If you're used to watching my YouTube videos, I every once in a while I have to rearrange things. So my usual blue shelf situation is to the side of me now. I can still change the colors, although lately my Stream Deck has been acting goofy. Not the Stream Deck, but my actual computer, because it's plugged into my monitor and my monitor is 10 years old. So, but we still have some lighting situation set up here. Let me know in the comments that you can hear me and see me. This is going to go into the Thriving Creators podcast, which is the YouTube podcast that I have set up on my channel. And I don't have a guest today. It's just me. This is a solo show. But let me know that you're here and we will get started. So, if you have less than 1,000 subscribers or around 1,000 subscribers, but you want more like 10,000, or if you have 100 and you want more like 1,000, then chances are you're probably doing keyword research and trying to find topics using keyword research methods, maybe using keyword research tools to try and find topics that will make your channel grow. Is it really the best strategy? Keyword research has been like the go-to strategy for content creators pretty much, I guess, since like Google existed. And then once YouTube came along, since YouTube existed, right? It's like how we find content. SEO is how we find content. We search for stuff all the time. So before I forget, I want to let you know that I am starting up the Revive and Thrive YouTube channel challenge, tongue twister, on June 12th. So if you want to revive your slow growing channel, or if it's stuck and you want the steps to get it unstuck with me, you can head to vidpromom.com/challenge, and it's totally free. It's 5 days. There are lessons, there are group Zoom calls, and it's a lot of fun. People really like it. So I'm going to bring it back for June. So that's on June 12th. There is a link to that in the description of this video. So you probably already know this, but getting your YouTube videos pushed out to new viewers is absolutely the best way to grow on YouTube. Like that's kind of why YouTube works. It's literally why YouTube works. It's how YouTube works. And it's more it's more than just SEO and keyword research. So I'm distracting myself because I clicked out of StreamYard. There we go. So if your videos are edited really well and you have really banging thumbnails and you think that they're great topics, if they don't get pushed out through YouTube's algorithms, then YouTube isn't helping you grow on YouTube. And relying on keyword research alone as your only strategy for growing on YouTube could be preventing your channel from growing past 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 subscribers. So if you're a YouTube creator, especially, and let me know in the comments if you're a YouTube creator who creates videos like on the side. This is a side business, a side project for you. I know I don't have very many full-time creators in my audience, but let me know in the comments. If you're creating content on the side, then you already know that generating consistent views, consistent growth, and consistent revenue with YouTube means that your channel has to grow in terms of like you have to publish videos. you have to add content. And when you're creating content on the side and you don't have hours and hours every day and every week, then the videos you do create really do need to pay off for you. You really need to see them getting views and helping your channel grow, right? So if you're like most struggling YouTube creators, you're creating videos every week, and or more, possibly even more than that. And if you're just not seeing subscribers come in, you're just not seeing your views or your revenue budge. If you're solely relying on keyword research when it comes to generating new ideas and new topics for your channel, then your channel might grow a little bit, but it's probably not exploding like you thought when you first started. So, keyword research is like a getting started strategy. It's a start your channel strategy. And I'm not knocking SEO and keyword research. I've seen some videos around lately, the last, I don't know, few months that suggest that SEO is not that powerful. It's not a great strategy. It really is when you're growing your channel, when you're just starting out to grow your channel. But there comes a point in time where scaling your channel is requiring different strategies than starting your channel. And most people that I work with are just using those startup strategies, but trying to make it scale. And that's what kind of keeps us spinning our wheels. So I have 3 areas that I want you to be able to look at. So you'll be able to kind of think about this for your own channel, um, either while I'm talking or after I'm done talking. I have 3 areas for you to look at when it comes to whether keyword research is hurting you and the growth of your channel or helping you in the growth of your channel. But first, I want to remind you that we're going to cover this more in depth in the Revive Your Slow Growing Channel Challenge, which starts June 12th. I'm kind of going back and forth between saying revive your slow growing channel, which sounds so nice and fluffy, and revive your stagnant channel, which is like a little bit more harsh. So if you feel like it's slow growing or stagnant, then the Revive and Thrive channel challenge, tongue twister, is for you. So that's June 12th. You're going to discover what's causing your channel to stay stuck and how to fix it for good. Learn how compounding revenue streams will generate consistent revenue, even if you have a small channel, and create rapid growth on YouTube without spending more time creating videos. And I could go off on a whole tangent. If you go and Google like how to get more views on my YouTube videos, you're probably going to see some advice around spending more time, like spend more time making your videos better. Spend more time editing. Get another camera. Like just go out and buy another $1,000 camera. Like, come on, how easy is that? And then create a whole multicam setup, which is going to take you twice as long to edit. Or spend more time color grading or doing all kinds of like advanced stuff, or even just like spend more time creating more videos. Create more videos. There's a very popular creator who says create 100 crappy videos, which I understand why they say that, which is like, just get out there and do it. But don't make 100 crappy videos. Make one video as good as you can and just improve from there. It's not about creating more and more and more content and spending more and more time creating content. But I've already gone off on a totally different tangent. So, um, if you want to build your thriving YouTube channel and finally generate revenue here this year in 2023 without letting YouTube take over your life, without just spending more time creating videos or creating 100 crappy videos, or wasting hours down the tech rabbit hole of video creation, the Revive and Thrive YouTube channel challenge starts on June 12th. So, the 3 areas I want you to look at to figure out if keyword research is killing your channel or helping your channel. Number 1 is regardless of whether you use a keyword research tool like TubeBuddy, vidIQ, Morning Fame, Keywords Everywhere, there are a lot of options. Regardless of whether you use a tool or if you kind of do it the old-fashioned way without a tool, um, the weird thing about keyword research is it can entice you down paths that are not conducive to growing your channel. For example, I had a video on my channel that I did years ago, back in my GoPro tutorial days, that was how it was what was it? It was, why are Facebook videos blurry? Or why yeah, why are my videos blurry on Facebook? And that was, like, the title, it was why. People that I did keyword research to come up with that topic, like, I was doing keyword research, trying to find topics. I found this one, I think probably through TubeBuddy that was like, um, this is a thing that people are searching for, and there aren't very many videos about it. That's what you're looking for with keyword research. Like, you're looking for high volume. People are searching for this, but there aren't very many options for them, so you have a chance to, like, swoop in and be the best option for them to click on and watch. And that was a result that I got to was like, "Oh, people are wondering why are my videos blurry on Facebook?" I can create a video answering that question. The answer is compression, like, they're simply compressing the videos, right? I don't have a solution to that. There isn't a solution to that, but I did a video, explaining that, and the video did so well on my channel, which you would think that sounds like a good thing. It's like a good problem. It did so well on my channel that it was, like, the number 1 video on my channel for a long time. And the problem with that was it has nothing to do with any of the topics that I create videos about. In my mind, I was thinking that my audience will get value out of this because it was a question that I could see coming up with my audience, but there was, like, way more people around the globe that were also wondering that same question that were not in my audience. And I got a lot of comments, like, every day I would wake up to comments that were like, "This doesn't solve the problem. I hate Facebook." It was all, like, people just hating on Facebook, and they weren't necessarily, like, negative comments to me, but they weren't adding value to my channel. I wasn't attracting people to my channel that were going to, like, be in my audience. And it was all because of keyword research that I discovered that topic to begin with. And so if you're gonna use keyword research to grow your channel, make sure that you're not seeing keyword ideas and letting these tools say, "Oh, here's a great one for you." And then you totally put your blinders on to where you're trying to go with your channel and, like, the audience you're trying to reach with your channel. Um, don't become blind to that just because you see a hot keyword that you know is going to bring you a lot of traffic, because it may bring you a lot of the wrong traffic. I did eventually, um what did I do? I think I might have privated that Facebook video. I probably turned the comments off at some point and then privated the video because I was like, this is not helping me at all. So Hassan wants to know, if I create more videos, isn't that helping me get more exposure? Plus, I can improve gradually. Yes, creating videos, of course, is going to, you want to build a library of binge-worthy videos. I have a whole video on my channel about that. You want to build a library of binge-worthy videos. But if the videos you're creating aren't helping your channel grow, then creating more of them isn't going to help your channel grow, right? You're not just going to uh what am I trying to say? Like, you can't fight fire with fire, I guess is what's coming into my brain here. If the videos you're creating aren't working to help your channel grow, then creating more of them isn't going to magically work, if that makes sense. So obviously, of course, yes, you have to make channels to make you have to make channels. You have to make videos to make your channel grow, but that's not the answer to helping your channel grow. So that was number one, keyword research, whether you're doing it with tools or no tools, they can sway you down paths that are a little too enticing and pull you away from the channel that you really are trying to grow, the vision that you really had when you first started your channel. So, number two, the keyword research tools that are out there, like vidIQ, Morning Fame, TubeBuddy, Keywords Everywhere, which um, I use all of them. It just kind of depends on my mood. They can also be off base. Um, and this is the tricky thing about those tools is you log in to like Morning Fame, for example, which I did just before this. Um, and Morning Fame has this great section where it tells you create more of these. So it's looking at the videos that you've done, how they've performed, your average view duration, like the total number of views, subscribers gained, and it's looking at what are the top ones, like recent ones on your channel, and saying, hey, create more of these because these are working really well. But to give you an example of how these tools can kind of steer you down a path, is one of the videos that Morning Fame is telling me to make more of is a short that I did 3 months ago on creating blog posts with ChatGPT. And I don't know if you are familiar with my content, but I don't make videos about writing blog posts. I have a series that I did way back like 3 years ago on starting a blog, but it was a series and it was like meant to be like a beginning and an end, and then we're going to stop talking about blogging because I don't create content about making blogs. It's something I do in my business, but it's not what I talk about here on my channel. And so if I just took this keyword research tool's word for it and it's saying like make more of this, why would I do that? Like it doesn't make sense. It's just looking at the numbers and not really looking at the full vision of the channel and the topics that I create. And so that's the second thing here is letting tools make decisions for you on what to create next because they can be totally off base. Another example with Morning Fame, Morning Fame will bring up some channels that are similar to yours based on the topics and the content that you create and tell you what's working well on those channels and suggest like, hey, maybe you should do some of these topics. One of the channels that Morning Fame is pulling for me is ABC, like the TV network ABC. Why? Because my name is Meredith and one of their top shows, Grey's Anatomy, the star of the show's name is Meredith. Nothing to do with my actual content, my actual topic. And unfortunately, the main character on Grey's Anatomy, whose name is Meredith Grey, is I think dating somebody named Nick Marsh. And so there's a lot of content out there that have the word Meredith and the word Marsh on the same page. And it has nothing to do with me. But if we let the tools do the work and make the decisions, it's trying to relate things that aren't related at all. So same thing too with vidIQ. I have my vidIQ pulled up and it's giving me, it has these daily ideas. It's telling me like, it's got all these rockets and saying this is a very high, I don't know, high search volume or something, right? One of them is 4 color grading secrets to elevate your YouTube to the next level. Have I ever talked about color grading on my channel? Maybe a long time ago with GoPro stuff. But no, I am not doing a color grading video on my channel. That is not what I do. That's way more advanced than the type of editing that I talk about here. But if I let vidIQ make those decisions for me because it is a keyword research tool, then I think it would be a huge detriment to my channel. So number one is keyword research can give you some enticing keyword opportunities that you decide are actually way off base. And number two, if you let them do the work for you and make the decisions for you, they are also going to be way off base. Um, so look at that in your keyword research and video planning workflow. Who is making the decision on what topics you create? Because keyword research can give you some really great ideas. But who's actually making the decision? Are you making the decision based on your vision for your channel and the audience that you want to reach? Or are you letting a robot, I guess? Are you letting a keyword research tool make that decision for you? And the third thing is your own analytics. If you want the absolute best, most accurate, most no-brainer, and absolutely free keyword research tool, your own analytics is it. It is the end all be all of doing keyword research. And I say it like that because it's really topic planning and content planning. It's 1,000 times more informative than any other tool because it's telling you what your data is, what your audience, your viewers are doing on your channel. What are they watching? How long are they watching? What are they clicking on? What is the rate at which they actually click on your thumbnails? How much of your videos are they watching? Where are they getting bored and dropping off? That information is so much more valuable than anything that any keyword research tool is going to tell you because it's your data. And your data meaning it's your viewers. It's the viewing behavior of your viewers. And the YouTube algorithm is totally based on viewer behavior. It's totally based on viewer behavior. So if you can look at your own analytics and your own data to make decisions, then you're making decisions based on your own viewers' audience's behavior, which is going to be so much more powerful than anything that a keyword research tool will be able to tell you. So we're going to dive into analytics a little bit deeper in the Revive and Thrive challenge starting on June 12th. If you want to know what to look for in your analytics, where to find the information. If you go and open up your YouTube studio, the back end of YouTube right now, you're going to see like a bajillion different data points. Some of those matter more than others. And some of them can be quite, I don't know, like misleading, I guess you could say. But there's a handful of data points in there that you really should be driving your decisions as you come up with video topic ideas for your channel. And we're going to dive into that in the Revive Your Thriving channel. Revive Your Slow Growing YouTube channel challenge on June 12th. So that is a free challenge. We're going to discover what's causing your channel to stay stuck, how to fix it for good moving forward, learn how compound revenue streams can generate consistent revenue on your channel, even if you have a small channel, and create rapid growth on YouTube without just spending more time creating videos. If you've been like telling yourself, man, if I could just spend more time creating videos, if I could just spend more time doing keyword research, if I could just get more videos published, then my channel would grow. what I offer to you is, what if you simply made a couple of tweaks to how you decide what topics to create? That way, the time that you do spend, even if it's a little bit, even if you only have a little bit each day or each week to work on your videos to grow your channel, the time that you do spend will actually pay off for you. So we'll be diving into that on June 12th in the Revive and Thrive YouTube channel challenge. If you go to vidpromom.com/challenge, you can get on the notification list for that. Plus, there's a link down in the description below. So I'm going to sign off and wish you a happy Friday and a happy weekend. And I hope we will talk soon. Bye.